We can pretend that that was the play. So we killed the Kami. Oh my god, like it's working! Oh boy, we are destroying those enchantments. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we have Golgari. I wanted to play Golgari, but I didn't want the same one as always. So, just for the record, you will see Skeletal Swarming and all its glory. So if you are a fan of this card, even though it's just one-off, it actually completely changed some games. And with that being said, this deck is completely different than the other ones that we have played. You can see at the first spot we have Spring-Leaf Avenger. Not a meme, one of the key cards for the deck and one of the reasons we won so many games. It's actually a very strong card that you have never seen probably played anywhere. Like, I think I met this card like once or twice in ladder in my life. And it might be in like some event even, not the real ladder. So extremely rarely used card, but it's basically 4 mana for 6/5 that gets you cards from the graveyard, which exactly fits Golgari team, so that's why we use it. And it can get back Binding of the Old Gods, it can get back Trespasser, and as you can see, all of those cards are at least 2 for 1. Especially Trespasser, it's such a pain for the enemy, and I'm always learning. Whenever I play this card, I always learn to appreciate the exile effect. It's such powerful effect, especially with the healing. And Trespasser with this ward thing is just so annoying. You will see in some of the games the enemy just cannot get rid of this crap, and when it starts getting back with Spring-Leaf Avenger, it's just such a pain for the enemy. We also have Junji, the dragon that actually used his ability. Like, we didn't play a lot of games today, but I must say we used so many abilities that are not usually used that I'm happy for the results. You will get to see quite a lot of cool plays. And other than this, for the deck, it's quite heavily like the blood money. I like the idea of the Deadly Dispute into Shambling Ghast. I think it's one of the better starts you can have right now in standards, especially with control decks that are usually quite slow. So it helps you against creatures, it helps you to ramp, it helps you to fix like land drops and all this stuff, and of course it helps you to ramp into Blood on the Snow or into Meathook Massacre. We have 4 matches, so we get to heal quite a bit, and you will see that it was really useful. We have triple Hive. That's not an accident. We generally, late game especially, like having Hive in case we, top deck Spring-Leaf Avenger, enemy has 1 blocker. It's not like you need 9 mana to do this combo. It's doable in the end game. And basically you can switch the land into a 6/5 with getting cards from the graveyard, and this one single attack can be game winning because you suddenly have a huge creature in the board and you got like Junji or Lolth or something insanely powerful. So yeah, this is some play that can turn out the game completely. What about the deck? Blood on the Snow is also really good with this one, because Blood on the Snow can get back Spring-Leaf Avenger. Spring-Leaf Avenger can start getting you back every single card nearly. Of course it's permanent, but it has so many targets in this deck. Even Meathook Massacre, if you cast 2 Meathook Massacres, one of them goes into the graveyard. So this can get you a sweeper even. It's actually so funny because all of the sweepers are sorcery normally, but in this case, sweeper is a permanent, so we can get it back with the ninja. And with that being said, Blood on the Snow just gets something one time. Spring-Leaf Avenger is actually a very hard creature to kill. 5 toughness is no joke. Most of the decks just cannot directly deal 5 damage unless they go some crazy like 2-3 cards combo and they need perfect combination. Like even Voltage Surge doesn't kill this. So they need to really work to kill this, and then you just get it back with Blood on the Snow sooner or later. It's not an issue, and we did it quite a lot of times. And it's still back. and it's still attacking, and 6 damage means that enemy needs to respect it. Not only for the effect that you get the card, but also for the damage. You can kill the enemy quickly. And this is one of the reasons the Skeletal Swarming is much better in this deck, because we are aggressive. We have Tenacious Underdog, we have Trespassers. Trespassers drain so much life from the enemy, together with Despair, that sometimes enemy might be like half dead when you cast Skeletal Swarming with all those small things that you are hitting him for. And then skeletons just start to become great, especially if you lost something like, token from Lolth. Sorry for switching so much, but I'm a bit excited. Even Underdog, like things like this love to die, and then you get the swarming. Like the 2 skeletons instead of 1 is such a big deal, and completely changes how enemy needs to respect. 1 skeleton is, 1/1 or whatever, attacking, it's not a big deal. 2 of them that ramps into 4, okay, this starts to be really scary, and then an enemy needs to start playing around Skeletal Swarming, and this is where you get value. You need to force enemy into respecting it, so he needs to change his play to be on the defense, and then you start getting value from this card. And this deck really does a great job with this, with all the aggression that we have, especially that even small skeleton can be, okay, killed just to use activate the ninjutsu, but you can do it, and suddenly you have a 6 damage out of nowhere. So for the enemy, the deck is really scary. I think it's a solid deck. I actually really enjoyed it. I think it's solid. It has a lot of elements of control, but it has this nice twist that gets you card advantage in a new way, and I think Spring-Leaf Avenger really proved himself worthy of this deck. Like, it's a strong card in the deck. Okay, with that being said, as always, yeah, that was a bit serious, but I was trying to just showcase the deck, and I really think, like, I've seen some win rates and so on, and this deck is solid. You can actually go competitive with this one, which is interesting because the card is just not played at all. It's even weird. I'm sad that this card didn't see any play, basically. I think it's a strong one. So with that being said, as always, if you like the decks, if you like Golgari, Dimir, Control, whatever, if you like magic decks that aren't aggro, definitely subscribe for the channel, we'll have more of them. And I hope you enjoyed the intro, and I think the games were pretty fun and pretty interesting. And one of them, oh boy, boiled my blood, so I wonder what you think about it. And enjoy the games, thank you! Okay, so we are going second with only 2 lands. Maybe on the draw we can get it. I'm greedy right now. We might get mana screwed, but overall I think we have decent chance to draw a land, and we did. So right now the Trespasser is the play. Okay, sure. We could kill it. Theoretically we could kill it. So what do we do? I don't think we exile cards. Like, cards are still important. I think Junji would be the one, if we care. But I will just take 3. Let's see what he plays. So we play the Trespasser. To be honest, killing this leader would be amazing, and I think we have to do it. Sorry, Junji. Is this Junji? Or Deadly Dispute? We don't really have anything to sacrifice, right? I will do it like this. I have done this play for the first time in my life. I'm not entirely sure if it's correct, but I think we need to play like this. This is some big blocker, and we need big blockers to survive. Like, we need time, generally. Sure? Yeah, totally planned. I knew about this 1 damage so much. Alright, Ranger class and the red. Okay, it's getting scary. Sure, enjoy your hit. However, by the way, we didn't hit green so far, which is, it is pretty funny. Do we attack and Meathook? You know what? It's actually decent. No. It seems like such an obvious bait. And he will still take it. Sure. The reason I've made this play is that we have nothing to do this turn. So I figured out that clearing the board is actually a good idea. Especially that our next drop is super strong. Sure. If he goes with 3 drops compared to our 5 drop, we are in a good place. Okay, so he's going for the cards. We need to play like this. And finally, our green mana is here. We have like 12 sources or something like this. It's a bit crazy we didn't draw green. We might have played differently if we did. Alright, Junji, the Gatekeeper. The Gatekeeper. How do we play this? Do we raise him? Like, honestly, we could raise him, it's 8 damage a turn, but he's probably winning this, right? I think we just attack with the Hive. And we leave Junji to block whatever he attacks with. I think he will attack because he wants the card. Hard situation. Like, we don't have double green to play this, so that's a bit awkward. Normally I would play it. We had 5 mana, we just didn't have the correct mana. You know, 2 colors, a lot of randomness. Okay, and... So what he has? Snakeskill Veil? Sure. I'm not sure what he has. Is this... Oh, he just pumps it. Sure, I actually will take it gladly. So it means that we get free creature. Yeah, it's not worth 1 card, I think. We do have green, but it's nighttime, so I think the Trespasser is still better. Right? This one cannot draw cards on its own. Yeah, I like this one more. And we also get to exile this one. I guess we could go for Junji, but we have good plays with Junji, so maybe let's not. And one of the plays is right here. No, no. Oh my god, we actually will use the Avenger. Assemble. First time in my life. Okay, it feels awesome. Not gonna lie, it feels awesome. And we get the Trespasser back. And I think that was the turn that completely obliterated him. We got the value, we got the stats, and we got the damage. Yeah, like that. Spring-Leaf Avenger, MVP of this game. If you didn't believe the card, like, you can see this game. he was better than I thought, actually. Okay, so is the Trespasser train enough to win the game? Honestly, it might be. Like, if he doesn't have a good answer, and especially with removal, we can temper the battlefield, so you know, whatever he has that is exactly good enough, we just remove it, and we feel great. So that's the play. What is it? Is it enchantments again? Is this the day of enchantments? Yeah, it is. Circle of Confinement. Okay, you know what? I will help you, my friend. Here, grab the target. We actually do not mind it. Like, it's always 2 for 1, and he needs to tap out basically full turn, unless he has Naturalist, but then he doesn't have correct mana. And then we play another one. And when he kills this one, we Blood on the Snow at some point. Like, we are just trading cards, so right now. Okay, a little bit too many Blood on the Snows for my taste, but okay, I will take it. Exiling doesn't really matter, but we can do it, so let's do it. Skulls? It might be Skulls, yeah, of course. It gives us a bit of a time, but at the same time it will be scary. Okay, not the worst draws. not for us. Alright, we don't have anything in the graveyard, so we can just go for the big dude. But I don't think big dude is the way. Because I want to switch into nighttime, so we get a bigger creature. So 4/4, 6/5, it's not the biggest difference. And the fact that we have March as a full play is a big deal. We can remove whatever shenanigan he will try to make. Circle of Confinement. Did he play land? That's the question. Okay, he did. So nothing will go from the battlefield this turn. So let's remove it. To keep the board empty. I actually made a mistake. I should have first let him target and let him discard. It's not the biggest deal, but it is a deal. That was a mistake. Alright, is this the binding? Binding makes sure that in 2 turns we get blood on the snow, which might be super important. Scards. I kind of think that Circle of Confinement is good enough. I guess he gets the Kami back, but Kami is pretty slow. Oh, never mind. Oh, I have calculated that, you can exile Kami, so there's no chance it comes back, and I totally thought about it before playing Binding of the Old Gods. I completely missed it. Alright, so, and then, oh, that's a full power draw, even with 1 mana play. Okay, and I think he didn't play the round, okay. Okay, that's pretty scary, but I think we have good things going on for us. Do we have anything in the graveyard that we care? I think it's now the turn for the Spring-Leaf Avenger. So it doesn't matter, right? But let's go for the scards. Attack. We basically get the same damage as with the Hive. But the point, this is ability, so we switch into nighttime and we get a 4/4 anyway. Yeah, read the card. It's funny, we are playing so many months, the same meta, and I actually saw this card once in my life in game, I think. And it's actually a decent card, like 4 mana, 6/5 with good ability. Like, pretty decent overall. By the way, if we draw a land, we can kill the enemy next turn. We can hit him for 6, for 9, and then Trespasser some creatures. Are there creatures? No. Okay, if there were creatures. But never mind, he just makes an insanely big lifelinker. Cause why wouldn't he? Oh boy, enchantments. Alright, so yeah, this is the play definitely. But you know what? First let's attack. Oh, we actually can get the bindings, the one we see. That's pretty insane. We can pretend that that was the play. So we killed the Kami. Oh my god, like it's working! Oh boy, we are destroying those enchantments. I think that he might scoop in a moment. Ah, what now? Okay, here we go with the full refill and infinite cards. But we have so many bindings. Like, the best part is that we can keep getting cards back from the graveyard every single turn. And discarding cards really does hurt. Like, look how few cards he has already. Runes, okay, sure. So I guess he will cycle the rest. He doesn't know about this, and that's a huge deal. We also ramp quite a bit, which is important because we want to... Oh boy, that's a big deal. However, I don't think that's the play for this turn. I think we just get rid of the champion. He doesn't know about this binding. He wasn't ready for it. And we smart for 6 because we have so many ways to kill him next turn. We directly kill him with Invoke Despair. He doesn't know all of this. We can kill him with the Hive. Like, we have so much stuff. We can even Blood on the Snow to get the... Oh no, both are exact. Okay, never mind. But we have so many ways to kill him, so I think he's dead, right? In some way, I'm pretty sure he's dead. He doesn't have Planewalker, so this is at least 2 damage. And he cannot attack this turn with lifelink. Like this deck never ends. Guys, he's at 24 cards. 24 cards. He drew 18 cards more than us, and he's still losing. Oh my god, it's insane. It's actually insane. What the hell? He drew more than half his deck already. Whoa. Okay, okay. Okay, so how do we do this? He doesn't have lifelink, that's a good one. We can attack. So he trades with the visitor, right? Then we invoke Despair. He gets hit for 2 only. Do we have something good? Not really. I don't think we attack with the Hive, that's not the play. And this is a forced block, so whatever he does, he needs to block. And that's a free card for us. This is actually pretty good. Like, he can make a huge lifelinker, but the fact that we get 2 skeletons this turn, we get 2, right? Yeah. Like, usually it doesn't super matter because we are on the defensive, but right now we are actually full offensive mode. So even if he makes like insanely huge lifelinker, because of course he will, it will be like 15-15, like we can get rid of it with Invoke Despair. And I think then we can reverse all the damage. The fact that this deck is still going, like look at their cards, they never end, it's just ridiculous. Especially that they... Was this the game when they played half the game for 2 lands? I don't know. It's so weird. The fact that the game is still going is ridiculous. Especially that they have such an insane early game. And as you can see, mid game is also insane, and also the late game is insane. And they just keep drawing cards. They will deck themselves in a while. Like, soon they will deck themselves. While we just drew 19 cards. Like, look at the disparity. This guy has drawn 23 cards more than us. It's just ridiculous. And he actually drew all of them, because Skulls is drawing, Runes are drawing, everything is drawing. He's actually doing this. Like, I think we still win, but the fact that this is happening is just, for the lack of the word, ridiculous. Oh, right, 3 runes, of course. I just thought he's tapped out. He cannot play cards. No, of course he's playing 3 cards. Like, oh my god, it's just ridiculous. He's back at 15. He's back at 15, more lands than us, more creatures than us, more enchantment than us, and drew 23 cards more than us. What is going on, really? Okay, so do we attack? I feel that we do attack. Also, we will see the traits, how does he do it. He should block one of the skeletons with Naturalist. Like, he might mess something. For example, take 4 extra damage for no reason. Oh my god, we are actually losing to this kind of player. All he needed to do is block this with this and he would negate 4 damage. But why would you have to do things like this when you can just play enchantments? A lot of enchantments. And Sloth is not triggered, not at all. Like, okay, I'm just so triggered right now. But we get the initiative, and with double Blood on the Snow, there is a small chance we might outvalue this early game aggro deck. Oh my god. There is a serious chance that he will actually mill before we kill him. Like, it's an unkillable deck. The lifelinking, haste, creatures. He made a 15-15 out of nowhere with 3 extra creatures on the board. Like, make it stop. I still think we will win, but oh my god, what's going on? Do you see this? Like, do you see this deck? Nishiko, does it mean the red rune? Do we die? Do we actually die suddenly? It feels that we are dead if he casts Nishiko right now. 10-10, okay. So we are waiting for Trample? I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh my god, there was a point that when he was at 4 life and we were attacking him, and then he drew 24 cards more than us. Okay, sure. Quality play. Oh boy. I wonder if he now realizes that he can block the skeletons with Naturalis to negate them completely. Who knows? Who knows what those players know? Okay, so what do we do? This is actually important. This is a big turn. He has 1 card. And honestly, like, if he knows about the lair, he can activate the lair and kill us at the upkeep and put all the counters. If he doesn't, we are good to go. We have to attack with the skeleton, so he heals by insane amounts. Unless we sweep the board ourselves. Which doesn't seem great, to be honest. Enchantment is this one, so Despair a bit sucks. And he gets rid of this one, I guess. Huh. We don't have any... Okay, we have the Binding. Okay, okay. Binding is pretty decent. We won't kill him, and I don't think the graveyard matters too much. Let's see the blocks. But yeah, it's whatever he does, actually, that was a mistake, because even if he messes up, and he did, kinda. Okay, he didn't, but you cannot mess this attack, I guess. So I gave him basically life for no reason. So the bad play on my part right now. Okay, so we are getting back the Avenger for the 3rd time. He has 1 freaking card. Can we please start getting ahead in cards? 23 cards ahead. The Skeletal Swarming is definitely doing job. Or he just gives trample and we die. Oh no, he's doing the upkeep stop. Like, we have 1 blocker, but that's it. If he has trample or removal, like, this deck doesn't run removal generally. He might have this touch the Spirit Realm, but I think you don't play them together with the circle. It's one or the other. I think, I'm not sure. I never played trans in my life. For a reason. 6-6, that's a good sign. Maybe he's playing around Trample Room? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh my god, if we lose this, I will be so mad. Okay. Okay, I will block. Not much of a choice, is it? A casual 10 damage out of nowhere. Oh, another lair, right. Oh my god, now Invoke Despair is not great. So if we play Lolth, we still have 5 mana. I'm not sure if it's good enough. We might draw something. I think it's the best we have, especially that we have double invoke, so at least we get to draw some cards. March is okay, but not for this turn. Double Lolth might be useful. I just hope that we don't randomly die.
Come closer, little thing, that I may see.
And we might as well do it right now, right? Like, skeletons might kill him at some point, but like we are dying to a lot of things, unfortunately. So I'm a bit scared. Like, everything that gives trample kills us. Okay, Kami is not it. It means that we are in the game. Okay, and skeletons can start doing their work. Enemy has no lifelink. The 6 HP that I gave enemy for no reason is actually such a big blunder. That was definitely my bad. If we kill Mishiko, like he has blockers, so I don't think it's worth it. Let's draw some cards because we have actually 35 cards. Oh, that's a great draw. Great draw. Alright, so we might actually cast another Lolth. Maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. I think we do it right now. I wonder what he will do. I don't think we activate the Hive to get rid of the Kami. Like, even if he gets it, he needs red rune to get haste. Otherwise, Kami isn't great. And we can always march it in the worst case. Okay, so he wants to sacrifice one of those. Do I need stop? Oh my god. I needed stop to use march on this one. That's so lame. I'm not sure if I would, to be honest. But definitely would be great to have this option. So if you want to answer your own thing, you need always the full control. Okay, Ghast is a very decent card here. I should attack first probably to pressure him a bit without him knowing what we are playing exactly. So this is 9 damage. He can block 1 very easily, so it will be 6, 10. So we can basically force it. I might be missing Lethal with the Hive, but I just don't want to make this game even longer with overthinking every single move, and I think we win otherwise anyway. Alright. If we kill this, it's 6 damage, it's 10, it's 7 in the end, so we do not win. I wonder, should we kill the Hydra with the March? It wouldn't be a bad play. Also we... okay, never mind. Huh, so... okay, so this went into the graveyard, so he's getting Kami back, but no haste. We lose the creature, so I think we can kill the Hydra, and I will actually sacrifice the Lolth for this, just to get this extra HP. Like, we are all in, and I think we should win this. So we lose 1 skeleton, so we still ramp. And next turn I think we'll kill him. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, I'm so horrible at this game. I didn't notice that it was lethal. How did I count it? I was sure that if he blocks 2... I don't know, I messed something up completely. But that's good. I'm happy that after drawing 46 cards to our 27 we still won. That really is the testament to value of this deck. Alright, this is definitely ambitious. We need to draw like 3 lands and we still don't have a good hand. I think we have to mulligan this one. I don't know what to think about this. I have a bad feeling about this game, but we will see. Okay, that's a very good draw. Let's play the Ghast. Maybe we get another perfect draw with untapped land. If not, like we are 1 turn behind anyway, so it's better to have a creature in the play. See, told you. Something happened for some reason. We actually did it. Okay. Of course, this has trample, so the block won't be perfect, but the double ramp is a thing. It is a thing. So he will attack, knowing that, yeah, like whatever we do, it's the same basically. Do we play Lolth? With trample, it's not the best. We take the damage. We could also kill this, but I still think it's better to just sacrifice the ghast, draw cards, you know, the standard stuff. I'm a bit scared what we are doing with it. Like, we don't have great things to do. Lolth dies to trample, so we basically get spiders only. And that's our big play. Skeletal Swarming is something, but I'm not sure if we can kill the enemy. Like, he has lifelink, he will just race us, so this will probably do nothing during the game. It might be Junji. Let's play Junji. Because this is such a big creature that even the enchantments will need to think about for a moment before they attack. It will block something during the game. Yeah, not killing Naturalist is a risky play, I guess. I don't have great feeling about this one. It will be so hard, but at least this is 4/4, so at least one of the creatures got blocked. I have no idea why he didn't attack with Kami. He should. Okay. Let's play some creatures. And I will actually exile. Like, every one life might matter. There's no sense to raise them. Like, you cannot raise against lifelinker enchantment deck. So they are going crazy. If not the Kami, the game would be so much different, because I could be playing Lolth, but with versus this, there's no sense. Like, spiders are not great on their own. So basically pay 5 mana to get a 4/2. But that's not a great deal. Oh, a random 18 in the stats. Sure, amazing. So fun. Why? Oh, right, he doubled it. And we actually have to block because we die this turn. Both have trample. This is so ridiculous. Stop. No. Don't even think about doing anything. Alright. So the creatures are in the graveyard, right? Yeah, so that's why it has non-dragon. I still think we get... Lifelinker doesn't make a big difference. I think it's Trespasser. And let's exile, and let's heal just a little bit. Ramro. This isn't great because we need to attack, and we don't want to attack. I think we need to kill it right now. How hard we go? I think we go with the Skeletal Swarming. We could also just kill the Kami. You know what? It doesn't seem like a bad idea. So what do we exile? It needs to be 7. So this and Lolth? Or Deadly Dispute? Huh, that's such an interesting choice. I honestly do not know. I will do it like this. This is basically the biggest creature on his board, and not like in short time there won't be enchantment going into the graveyard, so I think there's something. I guess maybe I should attack with the Trespasser. I got scared, but I actually should attack. No reason not to, because he might put something in the graveyard. Okay, sure. Or he can just pay the ward and invest 2 cards. It's probably still worth it. But right now it's just for damage. So, you know... Oh, that turns... Oh my god, like, whatever tempo we had going for us completely got obliterated by this turn. Yeah, I don't think we can recover from drawing this tapland. Yeah, if we played Lolth, the game would be still on, but right now it's just a bit too slow, I think. And now we draw untap land, just to be sure. Okay, so I think now we need to play the spiders. So this way, if he wants to overcommit to Lolth, then maybe we leave extra time that we shouldn't. Like if we draw Meathook, maybe we have a shot. Or you know, Blood on the Snow could do it. We have actually what? 5 lands, so we can take Junji back. Yeah, that would do it. How much is it? 7/7. Cool. So he needs one more. Is he actually playing the whole game on 2 lands? Like he's playing so much stuff I didn't even notice that something is off. Like enchantments and naturalists, it's just so much power. This one doesn't do anything right now, so we might as well just block this one extra damage. It also lets Lolth make more spiders if we choose to. Huh, do we draw a card? Like if we play this and 2 spiders, no, we die. Everything will go on the Trampler. So we need to draw Blood on the Snow.
Good minions are loyal.
Okay, we didn't.